Michelle again with Early Literacy Matters. Today, I want you to imagine yourself sitting on the beach, maybe running your toes through the sand, maybe searching for seashells on the beach, maybe wading in and feeling the waves of the ocean or the waves of the Gulf of Mexico lapping at your feet. Imagine the sun beating down. Imagine all of the kids playing outside, ball, and building sandcastles. I have two wonderful stories about sandcastle building, and the first one that I'm going to share with you today is called Day at the Beach by Tom Booth. And this story is about a brother and a sister. Mainly, the main character is Gideon, the brother. And every year they've always gone to the beach and they build sandcastles together. But this year he has a different plan. He wants to build his sandcastle all by himself. So let's read to find out what happens in the story. Day at the Beach. One sunny morning on a quiet sandy beach, as sleepy seagulls swooped and swayed to the soothing sound of the waves, Gideon and his sister Audrey raced towards the ocean. Look out! Make way! Every summer, Gideon and Audrey would build a sandcastle together. Gideon made sure each tower stood straight, every wall was level, and all the castle sides were smooth. Audrey made sure the castle sparkled with shells, sea glass, and a starfish on top. Do you see Audrey putting the starfish on top of the castle? Seems like they make a pretty good team together, don't they? But this summer, Gideon had a different plan. He was going to build the most stupendous sandcastle the beach had ever seen. Alone, all by himself, no Audrey. Look at Gideon's drawing. Do you see Audrey? Here's Audrey. She doesn't look very happy, does she? Gideon's castle. There's Gideon. And it's labeled. His drawing is labeled. He's got a crab. There is all his adoring fans. They're holding a sign that says, "We love Gideon." There's a big wall. There are towers. There's the sun. And then a gate over here. And then, of course, there's Audrey, not looking very happy right now. Sandcastles are serious business, he told his sister. Go play with Mom and Dad. The new king of the beach has work to do. I see those volleyball players over there. Audrey marched off. Gideon started digging, shoveling, burrowing, tunneling, piling, and scooping. He made sure each tower stood straight and every wall was level. And just as he smoothed out the sides of the castle, heads up, kid. Uh-oh, what do you think is going to happen next? Do you think it has something to do with the volleyball players playing volleyball? Oh, it sure does. Sorry, kid. Next time, don't build so close to our game. What happened to his castle? It's destroyed. I would be so upset. That was just practice, Castle, Gideon replied. He picked up his tools, walked farther down the beach, and started all over again. He's on a mission, isn't he? Gideon made sure each tower stood straight and every wall was level. And just when he smoothed out the sides of the castle, whoop! His second castle didn't last much longer than his first. Oh no! Another sandcastle destroyed all his work. His third castle would have been perfect, but it was swept away with the tide. And when the tide comes in, that means that the waves are getting closer and closer to your feet or your beach chairs or your towel. His fourth castle would have won awards, but it shrank beneath a passing shower. So all of a sudden, it got a quick rain and it wiped his castle out. His fifth castle was almost legendary, but it flew away with a strong breeze. Oh no. And his sixth castle? Woof! What kind of animal makes a woof sound? Let's see. Uh-oh. That's what kind of animal makes a woof sound. The dog got his castle. That's it! Gideon's patience had run out. He grabbed his bucket and shovel, then set out to look for a new spot where nothing and no one could interrupt him. And finally he found one. Perfect, Gideon said. He quickly got to work. Wait until Audrey sees this. I am truly the king. Gideon built and he built and he built. And then he built some more. He made sure each tower stood straight and every wall was level. And as he smoothed out the sides of the castle, everyone on the beach started to walk over. Awesome. Whoa. Come and see what this kid has built. Look at that castle that Gideon made. You are king of the beach. How did you do that all by yourself? That's pretty amazing. He certainly has had a lot of practice, hasn't he? Gideon loved the crowd's chants and cheers, but then he spotted Audrey building a sandcastle with their mom and dad. And suddenly, Gideon was feeling very lonely. He jumped down and walked across the beach. Audrey's castle didn't have straight towers, level walls, or smooth sides, but it did look fun. Gideon glanced over his shoulder at his castle. Then he looked at Audrey's. Room for one more, he asked. Audrey grabbed the bucket from her big brother. On one condition, she said with a grin. We finished building it. What do you think? Together. The end. What a wonderful story. Gideon persisted. He made lots of castles, sand castles, and he made one that was the eye of all the crowd at the beach. But then he got to go back and build one with Audrey, his sister. Thanks for joining me today.